This is a rutted out or grooved highway here from all the climbing. Quite washboardy. Keep her in the groove. Listening on the radio, they were talking about the snowpack on the mountains here still. They say Prince George still has a lot of snow on the mountains, a lot more than normal, so they're worried about flooding in the Prince George area. Basically, they're telling people, if you've experienced floods in the past, now is the time to go get your sandbags, because it's a pretty good chance we're going to have floods this year. Chilly in here. Turn up the heat a bit. And it is +5 outside, so not really cold. It's supposed to be raining and snowing all day closer to home, but further north it's supposed to get sunnier, so should be okay. But that means the connector and Coquihalla and Paulson might get snow today. Luckily, I'm nowhere near there today. Some snow up here. there's definitely a lot more desolate here. You have miles and miles and miles, and then there's a small town, and then miles and miles and miles more of nothingness. Just trees. Trees and rolling hills. Of course, if you get east and west of Prince George, eventually you get back into the mountains, but here it's just rolling hills of trees. To also ask the customer if it's alright if I untarp tonight or tomorrow morning. Depends on what I feel like it. Although it doesn't take long to untarp, so I guess I could just leave it tarped. Excuse me. Yeah, I took a shower and had lunch at my sister's place. Of course, they've got the dog, and I'm feeling it now. Even just 2 hours, it's like, I should have taken an allergy pill before going. Jess is usually with me, and she knows where the allergy pills are. I don't. Only 2 hours, I'll get over it. Did my laundry as well. Maybe I said that already. Yeah, there's a lot of nothingness up here. Not much to see. Catch up with you guys down the road. Hopefully the roads get a little more interesting the further we go. Up this way, just a lot of trees. Well, I know the roads get more interesting. I've done this route 2 times now. This will be a 3rd time, I think. 4th time? This is the 4th time I'm doing this road. At least till Terrace. Not true. Haven't gone all the way to Terrace each time, but either way, this section of highway I've been on a couple of times now. into the mountains. I've honestly lost track of where we are. I know we're past Vanderhoof. Oh yeah, way past that. I know we're past Burns Lake. We're past Burns Lake. We haven't gone through Houston or Smithers yet. I think Houston comes first. Maybe that's the next community? Houston? Definitely quite wild out here. It's quite relaxing because just cruise control on and just let the truck drive. Keep her in the groove. Excuse me. Still suffering from that dog. Leaving Topley. Local radio. Okay, that means we are coming up to a community. I'm gonna bet it's Houston. Days stayed kind of cloudy all day. Sun pokes out here and there for a little bit and then goes behind the clouds again. Yeah, I'll definitely make Kitimat today. I called the customer. He said, second set of red lights as I pull into Kitimat, make a left. And a quarter mile down the road, there's a parking area there by a mall. Never a fan of directions like that. Give me the street name and the address. He said he'll get me in the morning at around 7:30 or 8. And then he wanted to know where the other truck was. I'm like, I know nothing about the other truck. He goes, oh, there's two you trucks. I was told you were loading at the same time. I'm like, oh yeah, I did see another truck, another Setka truck. He was just done tarping and leaving the yard as I was pulling in, so he's likely in front of me. What we got for a street name on the right hand side? Knockholt Loop. Moose Hut Ice Cream 10 minutes ahead. So obviously there's a town 10 minutes ahead. little bit of a climb. The sun's poking out. And then once we're unloaded tomorrow morning, we will, well, if he's gonna get us at 7:30, I think I'll get up at 7 and start untarping in the morning. I think I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow morning will be a good time to untarp. Yep. I'll get there tonight at 9:30 or so. Get up at 7 in the morning, start untarping, just do one tarp at a time. If all of a sudden he comes along, I can just ready to go. I'm always afraid to cough now or speak moistly. If you're a fan of them or not a fan of them, the guy instantly regretted saying it. Our Prime Minister is talking about wearing face masks and not speaking moistly onto others. It's like, he just goes, what a bad mental image. Instantly you see in his face going, oh, I'm not going to live that one down. It's humorous. If you like them or you don't like them. It doesn't matter to me if you do or not. Because honestly, we're allowed to have different opinions and still be friends. Oh dear. At least he sprinted away from the road. Oh, here we go. Houston. Ha! I do know where I am. I knew where we were the whole time. I was never lost. I knew exactly where we were. I've never gotten lost in my life. Houston has a Petro Pass. I don't need fuel. I fueled up in Prince George. Ahead. It's like you want to gain speed instead of slowing down when you have to reduce speed going downhill. The truck fights you the whole way. Houston Bridge. Houston, naturally amazing. mall here, so groceries, fast food joint, fuel. Would not be the end of the world if I had a reset here. I'm hoping to reset in Smithers. There's not much in Smithers as far as chopping goes, but it should be enough to get my chopping done. I don't need all that much. There's the Petro Pass beside us on the other side of the railroad. And the sun's coming out again. Guys, since I'm driving into the blinding sun here, it looks like there's gonna be more blue sky here, so I'll wait to record until we're not facing into the sun, so you guys get to actually enjoy the scenery. Brake check over here. We've gone through Smithers. No, we've gone through another town after Smithers. Beautiful waterfalls in this town. Looks like the river's still iced over here in lots of parts. The next town ahead of us is New Hazelton. That's a way to go yet, I think. Sun's still poking out. We've got even more blue sky. But I think I'll shoot some more video here. At the brake check, I threw some food into the toaster oven. I should have stopped in Smithers at the A&W because I really didn't feel like making food. I stopped over here. I'm like, where's the next restaurant? I'm like, oh, New Hazel. What did I call it? New Hazelton up ahead, I believe. I saw there was a Subway and a McDonald's, and I'm like, nah, neither of those are sounding appetizing to me. It's like, okay, I'll make some of my own food. Took a can of beans, a bunch of ground beef. Threw it into a tin pan and turned the toaster oven on. We were going to turn into the sun again. Over the railroad. I should be done fairly early tomorrow morning. So I think I'll stop Terrace. I think there's a Walmart there. I don't know if I have to drop my trailer somewhere and bobtail there, or if I can pull a whole unit in there. I'll have to look on Google Maps. I want to see if I can buy a controller from my laptop. Hopefully they've got them in stock. I could always buy an Xbox controller. But I prefer the Logitech one that looks a lot like the PlayStation controller. I prefer that controller over the Xbox one. Jess, on the other hand, prefers the Xbox one. Some beautiful mountains way back there in the background. That's a weird thing about the camera. For me, the main focus right now is that huge mountain in front of me. That's what pops out the most. On camera, it looks like a small little dot in the background, but for me, it's just this huge, massive rock protruding from the ground. Could never capture that on video. gonna go behind the clouds. You guys will be able to see again, I hope. In the shade again. Again as we go down, I think so. We're going to slow down up here just in case it slows down as we're going down the steep hill. Mountain range over there is just so beautiful. If Jess was here, she could take some photos. She does a good job of making them look bigger than in the videos. Still, they still look smaller than in real world, but there's 70 down here. I bet you it's going to go down to 50 as we get into the town. So we're going to continue slowing down just in case there's a 50 ahead. Hazelton. Oh yeah, okay. So I believe this is where I saw the McDonald's and the Subway. Glad I slowed down starting at the top. I would have had some warm brakes by the time I was at the bottom if I hadn't. Listen to that instinct. Okay, set cruise control. 55. I must be catching the car behind me. Like, I'm doing speed limit. I guess 55 is no big deal either. It's only 5 over. It's like, what are you guys doing, the kids? Like, oh, McDonald's store. That's not even a McDonald's. It's a store. Okay, that's the name of the grocery store, or whatever. Did I miss the Subway? I don't see one. Over the rails again. lot of empty flatbeds coming this way. I guess I'll be coming empty this way too, all the way back to Smithers. Less and less clouds, so I might have a beautiful weekend. Yep, I got a pretty cool job to see views like this. Yep. Views like this are always like breathless, or not breathless, but speechless. I don't know what to say about beautiful mountains like this. Food's ready. Finally not facing into the sun. Some bumpy roads. Just every now and then frost heaves, so you get the galloping feel. Tries to throw you over a lane. Pretty much all day long, forest, 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 with some beautiful mountains poking out here and there. In fact, there's some beautiful mountains right beside me. Shame I can't show you guys those. It's been a fun, relaxing drive. Most of the way just been cruise control on. Got a couple hills you have to deal with, or you gotta slow down, hit the brakes, grab a couple of gears, but I've been relaxing, listening to audiobook. I've been listening to the Narnia series. Just bought them all as one big audiobook, so like the prequel and then the small shorter stories between the bigger stories. So just finished listening to Prince Caspian. They're kids books, but they're still entertaining to listen to. Oh, there's a train blasting away on the other side. It's hard to see, but there's mountains kind of merged in with those clouds. Completely white-capped mountains. They just blend right in with the clouds. You can't see where the mountain starts and the clouds end, or the mountain ends and the clouds start. It's all merged together. Those have got to be some huge mountains. Every now and then you get like a little glimpse of them way in the background. There's a good viewpoint of the mountains. At least for me it is. I know they're far away for you guys, but yeah, those have got to be some huge mountains. Because they're just solid white. There's no hint of rock on top of those things. Well, at least closer to the top. Obviously further down there it is. Interesting. I wonder if that was a makeshift airport, the actual highway. It's a short, straight section with the trees cleared really far away from the shoulders. We're out in the boonies, the middle of nowhere. I wonder if they've made certain sections of the road, the little straightaways, flat, even ground, and then cleared the trees further back. Even the power line was right up next to the trees for emergency landings. just felt different there. Is that a thing? Or am I just reading into things? Those mountains are getting closer and closer. Man, those are giants. So much snow up there. I guess I was wrong about the no hint of stone. But still, there's a lot of snow up there. Trees like that, it's kind of magical. Still 46 kilometers from Terrace. And then we have to head south to Kitimat. It's 8 o'clock here, 8 p.m. I guess we're far enough north that the days actually are longer here. Degrees out. I bet you it's going to freeze overnight still. forgot to ask Jess if the suction cup had come in yet. Oh, got some light sprinkles. Like a misting. But I think the camera's a lot more stable with the way I've got it set up now than last week. Because last week the camera's shaking like crazy. It's shaking less. A toothpick in the mount makes a difference. Roads are getting wet here. Well, good thing I haven't taken the tarps off yet. Not that I would have, but I guess we are getting closer to the coast, so towards the rainforest. Here are a lot smaller than the ones that we're seeing in the background there, but as we get closer to them they still look massive. So if these look massive and they only have a little bit of snow on top, imagine what the ones that have all that snow up there. It's got to just be huge. No stopping. Why would you want to stop here? Well, maybe walk down to the river. guys, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed riding along with me. I know parts of it aren't as scenic today because of, well, driving into the sun. It's kind of beautiful, the cliff face on the side with trees on top of it. Kind of looks like a rock wall. Parts of it were kind of hard to see driving into the sun, and then parts of it were just kind of boring, flatter hills and stuff. But I've been enjoying the drive thoroughly, so hope you guys have as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully leaving Kitimat tomorrow we can record some video without getting a blinding sun. We shall see. Yeah, so the plan tomorrow is unload around 8ish tomorrow morning. Might take a little while because we have to go into the plant. And then I'm gonna head to Terrace, stop at the Walmart there, and then head to that other town. What's that? Smithers. Head to Smithers and do our reset in Smithers. Driving through Smithers, I did see a couple places I could park, and so once I'm parked, I can't move. Well, it's not quite true. The trailers can't move. I can drop the trailers and bobtail, but I can only bobtail 75 kilometers in a day, so I have to be careful. Thanks again for watching. Really enjoy reading all your comments. Usually, if I have cell service, I'll jump in bed at the end of the day and look on YouTube and read all the comments. Depends how tired I am, I'll give more or less replies. But I enjoy reading them all. Sometimes really good questions. Into the fog. Yeah, really appreciate all the support you guys give me. This is kind of cool with the fog. A big wall of rock beside us into the fog. This is kind of fun as well. It's unique and different. Someone asked if Jess is watching these videos at home now that she's at home until this COVID thing is with and she can come with again. It's, I guess she's actually watching the videos. She enjoys watching the videos while I'm on the road and she's stuck at home. She's like, well, I want to watch the videos just to know kind of a snapshot of the day, right? So she's there watching along with you. If you drop in comments early, she usually ends up reading all the comments too. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys rock. Have a pleasant rest of your day. Adios.